an amazing lady from HQ, JPHQ, the most organized woman I've ever met in my life. So we're totally blessed to have her on the call tonight. And a few weeks ago, I was lucky enough to take a few superstars down to the office, and Tamilla did the most amazing presentation about Kickstart 10. And it blew my mind really how simple this is, how it's going to help you grow your customer base, and how it's actually going to help you hit the position of Partner Plus and help your team members hit those positions of Partner Plus as well, which in effect means that you will get to senior partner, sales coordinator, and so on and so forth. So, Tamilla, is it all right if you just explain first a little bit about who you are, how long you've been working with the company, just so everyone knows a little bit about your story? Cheers.
Sure. So before I share my screen, I'll start with that.
Okay, great.
Perfect. So my name is Tamilla. I've been with the company for 2 years. So only took 2 years for John to invite me to this call, but I'm happy I'm finally here. So I'm actually working with a guy some of you know. His name is Simon Bowler. I've worked in this industry for 8 years. So I've been round and about. I've been in the UK, I've been in Nigeria, I've been in Egypt, I've been in Poland, been in Russia. So I've been a little bit around the world. I really happy to be here, and Juice Plus is a little bit probably of my personal passion as well when it comes to healthy living. So I think what I'm going to talk to you about today is really something connects business and healthy mission, and it's amazing because that's what we want to connect more and more. I mostly work in sales, so I'm a salesperson. I worked with leaders a lot. I'm really inspired by people who are doing this business because I know how much energy sometimes it takes, but also how much energy you get back from people. So before I start, if I can do this, can you please tell me how long you've been with Juice Plus? I just want to understand if I'm talking to people who are completely new or been in business, or it's a mix. I see it in the comments. So 8 months, 4 years, 1 year, 4 years, 2 years. Okay, it's a good spread. I like the 2 months. Sarah, hi Sarah, amazing. 1.5 years, 18 months. Well, basically, it's an amazing spread. I like it. So I think I have a perception that everyone here, okay, wow, I think we have the newest is 4. So before I start, then I think what I'm going to talk about is going to be relevant to most of you because it's either something you've already been doing or something that if you start, you will not regret. John, you can interrupt me anytime because it's your call, so you can correct or add. Has any of you heard about the Kickstart that started actually today, been launched in UK and Ireland? Yes. Okay, that's amazing. So most of you heard about it. So for some of you who heard a little, I will just quickly explain what it is, and I will not go through in the details of it because I know that the team in Maidenhead has done a lot of work on it. So basically, Kickstart 10 is a program that we as a company want to offer to our partners to run with their customers. So what does it mean? It means that when you sell a product, Juice Plus product like capsules or complete, you are not just selling a product, you are actually selling a full pack. The pack contains of a product itself and ability to drive the business with it or try to help people to achieve their goals. I know that different people in different times in their Juice Plus career have tried different products. And it might have been a diet, it might have been a weight loss program. And I think what Kickstart is not a weight loss program, and it's not a diet. So Kickstart is a way of people to achieve their results in a sustainable and healthy way. So we all know that obviously if we starve for 10 days, we will lose weight. but this is not what we want to achieve with our products. We want people to feel good, feel energized, and if the positive effect of it is losing weight or having a more toned body, that's great. So just to explain how we see it. The Kickstart 10 contains of basically 10 simple rules that are, I will just scroll a little bit there. So it's about moving more, a lot about nutrition, about food, about sleep, sugar, and how to basically balance all of this through a career. So the Kickstart 10 has been created based on experiences of some partners and leaders, but also experienced nutritionists have been writing it. So everything that is there is super easy to understand, is super clear. And also, besides that, you have a fantastic opportunity to look through recipes, etc. So for whoever didn't know or didn't see this brochure, I will give you a link to a page, a Facebook page that Team in Maidenhead has created. So you have all the assets there and you can see it without a problem. And there is a very easy explanation of each part. Now let's think about it. This is a brochure that is pretty good, but it's also kind of long. So it's not something that you will just send over to a customer and tell them, oh, read through it and everything's going to be fine. The idea of Kickstart, and I'm just scrolling it through so you see it while we are talking. The idea of a Kickstart is that you are following the people through this journey. So basically, I will stop sharing for a moment and I will come back to my screen. The idea is that you will have a group of customers that you will guide through the Kickstart program. So question is, if you're new to the business, you've been there for 4 months, John, you want to say something?
Yeah, all it is, I would just say, like, do it yourself with your customers. I think you were going to say that anyway, but, you know, I think you guide people by doing it, right? It's not, you know, do as I say, not as I do. It's, I'm doing this with you. I'm looking for people to do it with me. We're all going to do it together. And I think if you do that and you become, and I mentioned it on our training call a minute ago, a professional inviter and a professional recommender, if you get really good at inviting to the Kickstart 10 and you're doing it yourself and you get really good at recommending the products, then you'll get an amazing response from doing this. So that's all I wanted to say, but it ultimately starts with you doing the program yourself.
Great. Yeah. And this is the idea. It's basically in simple change. And some of you remember this whole story was one simple change. For us as a company, that you as partners can connect to this and your customers do as well. So I'm just going to share a quick slideshow, and you probably don't need to memorize every single thing, but important is to remember a couple of things. About one simple change. So there are lots of people that want to do one, a little nudge and a little help, and you will be that particular help. It's about community, so it's really important that you connect with, and it's about inspiration. That's why John also mentioned it's good that you are doing it yourself, because it's easier to connect with people when you are on this journey. So what we wanted to say is we want to connect this per mission. So follow our why. And it is into feeling good. It's 10 days, but we are also started with 10 days, and then you're continuing. It might not be so strict after the 10 days, remain as a healthy part of your living. So that's why it's called Kick. It's not about only 10 days. It's about kickstarting your. I think what's important is to explain. It's 10 simple changes that you do on. It's new habits. It's amazing product benefits, and remember. So when you talk to a customer, it's not only the products you're trying to sell. You tell them about a community that will help them to achieve their goals, and you're going to be there to support them, and you have a full program that is fully figured out. Everything is there for them. So now a little bit about the business. So before the full kickstart, I think you will need to read about it and see all the testimonials that are already there. The Kickstart program started a bit earlier in Italy, and they have very positive feedback and amazing results. So I'm hoping that out of the December round that UK did, you will see testimonials. But important part for many of you, you're in a business for a couple of months. When you attract some, you probably have a little bit of a tough time to explaining the whole compensation plan, I can imagine. And some of you don't even do it because it's too complex. So what is the easy way to just invite someone and just tell them, look, do you have a couple things to join this journey? We'll be more healthy. I'm on this path, and do you have a couple of people that would be interested in doing that? So I think that a good option business for a new starter. For a person very good at talking about business, a person good about talking about their own testimonial and they want to learn. Oh, I hear that people are not so let me see. I think this is being recorded as well, so hopefully we will get to a good level of sound. So the story is about 2 new customers on the Kickstart 10 program are getting you easily to your first promotion. So imagine you're inviting a new person to the business. This is the most easy way for them to invite new people. And I would suggest that when you talk to your new partners, this is the way they're gonna operate to help them do it much easier. So 2 new customers on the Kickstart 10 program. If you read the brochure and looked into the Kickstart 10 program, in the brochure, the 2 recommended products are premium capsules and complete shakes. So both of them are important for this healthy start. And my question is, how often do you think people will be rather finding 2 people to join them on the journey, to do something together, rather than to say, oh, go and find 2 people to sell this product to? So that's the whole concept of Kickstart. That's the whole concept of getting somewhere with this program and basically duplicating it. So we have this pitch for duplication with Kickstarter. We feel that's really something that we as a company also experienced a lot. If you focus on a couple of customers and there will a new partner in your team who does the same, and then a new partner in his team that does the same, this will drive your business. If you personally are the only person in your team who is doing it, that's not going to get further. So I think important is how to grow your business with Kickstart, and it's easy. You love the program and you want more people to hear about it. That's as easy as that. Do you know other friends, family, or people who would love to lead a healthier lifestyle, who would like to get in shape, who would be up for a challenge? That's up to you which one you would pick. Tell them about Kickstart and get them to join you in inspiring healthy living in their day-to-day life. So that's the concept of engaging your partners as well. And I think important here is not to create big groups and invite a lot of people into it. It's important to keep it very special and small and connecting with your customers. And I think that was also something, John, you mentioned about, like, when you do it yourself and you have a small group, you follow up with your customers more often.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, the sound's a lot better now. I think it must be the storms. But yeah, amazing stuff. Thank you so much for sharing. And for me, guys, this is an easy way. I always talk about this business is very, very simple. Number 1, you need to get customers. Number 2, you need to get franchise partners. Number 3, you need to teach your franchise partners how to do 1 and 2. So this system makes it very, very easy. It's literally 2 double deckers, as I call it, a complete and a premium. and you can get access to everything. Is there somewhere where they will find all this stuff? It's all on the virtual office, right? Under tools, I'm guessing. Let me just unmute you. Sorry. I think there's a Facebook group. Hang on. Hey, Tamilla, I think you're muted now.
Okay, can you hear me again now? Sorry.
Yeah, so there's a Facebook group and also it's all in the virtual office, right?
Correct. It is, and I will just quickly go there. So basically, I would probably use the Kickstart group, the official group. It's called Kickstart UK and Ireland. So if you go there, basically that's the link. I can send it in the chat, and you can see it on my screen. So that's the group that was created specifically for you guys. So to join in, you just need to join and write your partner ID in the comments so they know that you joined the group. Basically, in this group, you can find everything, and it's pretty easy. So they have created units. In each units, they have FAQs, how to run the Kickstart. I'm going to go through those steps just before I leave. The full program brochure is here, the one I showed you now, the recipes, the daily exercise, focus areas, testimonials already there. So everything is there for you to go through. So please download all this information. This is done by the company, fully compliant, fully worked through. And basically in the group itself, you can ask questions, you can see what other testimonials have already been there. So Megan Brooks is the one running it, and they're
a couple of people are asking, it's just for partners only, this, right? But the idea is that you would go and create your own Kickstart 10s yourself. So as Erin's commenting now, I'm going to use Erin as an example. So it'd be like Kickstart 10 with Erin, or Kickstart 10 with John, or if you've got your own brand name, like Kickstart 10 with, you know, the Lifestyle Club, or whatever brand name you want to use, you can call it as your own Kickstart 10. I think it's so much more powerful with you and all your active Kickstarters than one massive group with thousands and thousands of people in, where no one's getting the personal touch, no one's getting that you know, that feeling of being part of a community. So yeah, definitely go out and use your own, create your own versions, but you can duplicate everything that's in that group. You can literally save the pictures, take the recipes and put it into your own thing. Yeah. So steal and duplicate, you've got permission.
Yeah, copy with pride. So basically the step 1, join this group. Step 2, download the assets. So steal them, copy them, make sure that you have all of them. Step 3, set up your own customer group. Just as John mentioned, smaller group only with your customers. Step 4, share the program and recipe plan. And then basically talk about the product. That's important part. It's a part of the journey. Step 5 is the daily exercise, daily guide, support, focus areas. You can always post something to re-energize the group. And important is to track success, right? Make sure that people have testimonials, photos, and suggest the next steps for it. So this is also something you can find there.
We have this in other languages as well, right? So they just need to change their VO, I guess, to the country that they want.
Yeah, I think in this group, there's only English versions, but if you really need some in other languages, that's possible to get as well. Should not be an issue. Cool. Anything else, guys, you want to know? So basically,
another question that's just been asked, and I'll answer this one, is like, do you add potentials in? I would potentially let people in to have a look around the group, just so they can get a feel for it, but then you can kick them out if they decide that they don't want to order. But let's face it, everyone can afford the berries. Like, everybody can afford the berries. So, you know, worst case scenario, they start on the berries and they upgrade later on down the line. The other cool thing I would say is there are 30 days in every month, pretty much, apart from this month. So you could do 3 10-day kickstarts a month. So you could do from the 1st to the 10th, and then the 10th to the 20th, and then the 20th to the 30th. So you could literally have it as rolling kickstarts. One of the girls in my team, Becky Lane, it was her idea. That she's very smart and switched on. She was just like, bam, this is how I'm going to do it. Rather than just do one kickstart a month, she wants to do 3 a month. So just keep rolling people into it. But yeah, the idea is to get them on the products. I mean, we always talk about what you get from this, and you know, let's face it, people can go to Asda or Tesco's or Waitrose if you live down south, and get supplements from the shelves, but they're not getting any aftercare. They're not getting a program. They're not getting recipes. They're not getting added to a community. They're not getting you as a mentor. You know, Mary, who sells you the supplements, isn't going to put you in a Facebook group when you get it from the supermarket, right? So this is so much more value than buying it off the shelves. Should we do it with existing customers or new customers? Yeah, I would bring in your existing customers and encourage them to invite their friends to do it with them. Like, this is literally, do it with me, bring your friends in, get their friends to bring their friends in. And when your group gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you'll get team members from this as well. So it's just the snowball effect that's going to happen. And it literally starts with 2 customers. You getting 2 customers. My goal for everyone on this call or everyone watching it on recording is get yourself to Partner Plus this month. Even if you're a PMD, get yourself to Partner Plus, and then teach somebody else how to get yourself to Partner Plus, get them to Partner Plus. So it's like you with 2 people ordering complete and premium. That's it. You've done it. So really simple. Thank you so much for sharing, Tamilla. Appreciate you staying up late for this one. And you need to, I mean, another quick thing, I would actually do a recording of the brochure yourself. So I would do a live of you taking the, you know, going through the brochure in your group, because you know what people are like. They may not read it all, so they might need you to take them through it as a tutorial. But it's your own group, it's compliant, and you know what, just go with it. The more, I promise you this, the more people you get doing the Kickstart, the quicker you'll get to PMD Plus. It's that simple. So yeah, thank you so much. Give Tamilla some love, guys. It's taken 2 years to get her on this call.
Of course. No, you only can get after.
No, I've never invited her, but we've saved a good person for 2 years. So there you go. Maybe we'll get her on again very, very soon. But thank you so much for sharing, and I will see you very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Have a great Monday. Let's keep smashing it. And let's try and beat January. Remember what I said, make January's paycheck your worst paycheck of 2020. So let's keep building on top, building on top, building on top, and growing this amazing business. Thank you so much, Tamilla. Cheers. See you soon.
Thanks. Good luck, everyone. And I'm hoping to recognize you very soon.
Yeah, we'll see you at Silverstone, right?
Yeah, I'm coming.
See you later. Bye, 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 bye.